Okay, so I only have a limited amount of fuel in my boots to get from one spot to the other. Hey, Rocket.
Hey, Rocket. I want you to go easy on Gamora. Okay, she's...
Yeah, okay. I know when to back off.
Just checking.
Gamora.
It's a real mess we're in. Everything I touch, I'm toxic.
You're not
No,
toxic, Gamora.
you are not.
A stomach? That's toxic.
Thank you, I think.
Rocket, what's up with these boots? I thought you fixed them.
I made a valiant effort. There's only so much you can do when parts are scarce. Incidentally, we're gonna need to replace our plumbing when we get back to nowhere. Either way, stop complaining.
Did he use our plumbing to fix my boots? Great.
How's the rest of the crew doing?
We are arguing about what to jettison. Get back as quickly as you can.
Will do.
Hope this creature doesn't want a midnight snack. Last thing we need is for the acid level to rise.
See the gauge on the right? Ah! Alright. Then just need to refill. Okay.
Gamora, talk to me.
I'm just glad Nebula said how she felt. I needed to hear it to believe it, you know? Let's go.
Okay.
Yes, Drax?
I think we should dispose of
No, Drax, she stays with us.
but it hardly makes any.
No, Drax!
Axe.
Gamora, how you holding up back there?
I'll be better once we get out of here.
This whole stomach is lined with thorium crystals. Like the acid wasn't bad enough already. Wow. Charming.
Yeah.
Moratorium. Ugh. That'll give you indigestion. Rocket.
Oh, I guess that
any
acid
ideas
doesn't
on how
bother
to
me.
move these engines? My boots won't be able to.
It's an engine, Pete. Just turn it on.
Oh, good.
Okay.
A giant red button. This always ends well. Just had to put in some elbow grease. Sounds gross now that I think about it.
Uh-oh!
Careful, Quill.
Hey, I'm doing my best out here.
You're the one who told me to use it as an engine.
Great! Now I'm inside an upset stomach. No engines here.
So, do I go to another spot? Oh, there's another ship over there. Okay. Close, and then...
Gamora, how is emptying out the ship going?
We're at each other's throats.
So, just another day on the Mulatto?
Yeah.
What's up, Gamora?
Groot never cleaned up his disgusting mess in the bathroom, and he refuses to
Oh.
do it. Maybe Rocket can talk some sense into him?
I'll see what I can do. Hey,
Rocket?
make sure that Groot cleans out the bathroom.
Groot did puke up half his guts after the bar. Should save us some weight to get that barf out of there finally.
You know, I'm flying over deadly stomach acid, yet somehow you're the one that grossed me out. Rocket, any luck lightening the ship?
Gamora says if I go anywhere near her room, she'll cut off my head. It's a work in progress.
Drax, how's the unloading going?
I keep tearing objects off of the bridge, but Rocket says they are essential to life support.
Yeah, why don't you check with him next time? Rocket, what gives her the mood lately?
I ain't got a ton of interest in dying right now. Can you blame me?
Drax,
Yes, Peter Quill. Have you gathered the necessary components to eject us from this beast?
not yet.
What about now?
What about now? What about now? What about now? He would just keep going. You know he would.
Oh, man. I'm not gonna be able to get anything off of this one.
Peter, what if we just dispose of Nebula's cyborg parts?
No! Great. More rocks in my way. What's up, Drax?
I trained my Kamaria to be a warrior, like Thanos trained Nebula. Still, I am confident she would not have fallen down the same path.
Empty, of course. Hey, Rocket,
Kinda busy, Pete. What's up?
would a piece of thorium work as starship fuel?
Suppose so. In a sense, all fuel is just explosion, so yeah, it'll explode. Why are you asking?
Oh, no reason, just just curious.
Oh, no reason at all. It's not like I'm considering using it.
Bingo. Don't mind if I do.
Oh yeah, put it in your pocket. That's a safe place. Something explosive in your pants pocket.
If this doesn't work out. Oof. What a way to go.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Easy, big boy.
All right, here we go. Move forward, Quill. Come on.
Peter, I wanted to warn you that I'm throwing away that orange ball you gave me as a token of your affection.
The basketball? It hardly weighs a thing.
Everything has to go, Peter. And also, Drax stabbed it.
Oh, man.
Why would he stab the basketball?
Do you want to talk about Nebula?
Nebula knew that we were better off alone. I feel so guilty for what happened to her.
Drax, I know you're dealing with a lot, but so is Gamora.
I have heard the news. It is unfortunate.
Bingo.
I just heard the news, even though we already talked about it. Get closer. Yeah, yes, yeah, but, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Just one more to go. Oh, crap! Crap! I think I'm alive. Okay. Yeah, just a little banged up. Wow. This is a good helmet.
Fine. Don't want to get rid of that? Then this goes. Hey!
That sounds like progress.
Now I'm gonna have to do the lead by example thing, and they're gonna be like, all right, Quill, you decide what we throw off, and it's gonna force me to have to choose what goes and what doesn't. Kind of funny, of all the things you could have given her as a token of affection, that a basketball
lives
was the
depend
choice.
on it.
Get off my back! There's no friggin' way in hell I'm getting rid of this.
I'm sacrificing all my extra knives and swords.
How many swords do you have?
Meanwhile, Rocket won't give up one of his guns.
Yeah, but check it out. Not now, not ever. I built this thing with my own 2 paws.
Just, please, focus on your own things. We have to get as light as possible, so it's time for some hard choices.
I mean, that's the only fair thing, is that we
don't
each
understand.
focus on our own belongings.
Possessions are meaningless. All that matters is the trail of blood we leave after slaughtering those who have wronged us.
Whoa. That's some image.
After our shared experience, Quill, I discarded everything. Even the things that reminded me of my beloved Kamaria and Hovat.
I'm sure it must have been tough.
It was. Supremely. But after you entered me,
Yeah, I entered your mind, right?
I knew it was the right thing.
Well, at least you actually listened to me. Unlike some people. You see that, everyone? Drax went and threw everything away. You should follow his example.
Why? Shouldn't our leader set the example? You hear that, Groot? I guess Drax is our leader now.
I am leader?
Your room is
No.
still full of keepsakes, Peter.
Since I'm the
I
leader
get it.
now,
I get it.
request that you all kneel before me.
No, just let me
No.
show you how it's all done. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my room and sacrifice the crap out of some personal stuff.
Ow. Mantis? What, is Mantis gonna, like,
Man, where to start?
I'm gonna
Throwing away their
supervise this?
belongings is certainly upsetting the others. What is it about these things? Why do they hold so much emotional weight? Why does your loyalty to things outweigh your devotion to others?
These things aren't just things. They define us.
What they represent.
I'm
the
a long
memories
way from
attached
home.
to them.
These are the last reminders I have of who I am.
They're you!
Where he comes
Of
from.
course. Hello, Peter.
Oh,
I will
not
think
like
about
that,
this more.
Mantis.
There is much I can learn from you, it seems.
One thing I learned about the Guardians is nobody ever makes sense. All right. Let's get started.
That's a very harsh, strong truth. What is this
Yondu gave me
model?
this. Not sure how he'd feel knowing I dumped it.
This
Yondu?
Yondu has a strange way of showing affection.
He has a lot of strange ways.
Yeah, we're tossing.
Trash. Oh, man. This one's pretty emotional for me. My first hunt back on Rajack. I remember it like yesterday. Finished first place for taking down a massive...
I sense a lie.
Ha!
Last place. This was a trophy just for participating.
Oh, no, we are tossing that. Get rid of that
Screw the pretty
crap.
prize.
Absolutely. Get rid of all those stupid trophies that, hey, you participated. Here's a big trophy. Screw that.
A photo of me and Mom.
You should keep that. It weighs little in your hand, but much in your mind.
I mean, it is a photo, and it doesn't weigh anything. He could just put that in his pocket.
No, I'm keeping this. Besides, it doesn't weigh a thing. All
Just
right.
put it in your pocket.
Let's see what we got over here.
Yeah, we're getting rid of the weight.
It's my weight set. Just in case you were wondering where this incredibly muscular bod comes from.
Nope.
I wasn't.
Nope. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Take one
Nope, we're
last look
tossing
at this
that.
bod, because after today, we're taking the fast train to Tubbsville.
You can always get another weight set, Peter. A case of booze?
My emergency stash of Centauri spirits. They help me to...
Act like a fool?
No. Relax. They help me to relax.
Yeah, we're tossing.
Nah. Need to keep my wits about me.
Exactly. You didn't have to toss it like that where the glass breaks.
My toy ray gun from Earth. I used to bring this with me
no.
everywhere as a kid. You know, this
Toss.
toy was a good primer, but I've upgraded to the real deal.
Exactly.
Accept no substitutes.
Pfft. She is not impressed.
Well, the dream of a Guardians baseball team dies today.
I've never owned anything before, but I wish I had something to throw away to help the team. Even though you said these things are who you are, and I do not want to throw you away.
Sorry. I gotta do this myself.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to help.
I know, but I have to lead by
Gather
example.
around and be led by example. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Totally sacrifice things.
Fine. The gun goes. You happy?
Consider my swords ditched.
I am Groot.
Aw, Groot.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Groot. Every little bit helps.
Aw.
Utterly sad.
It's
What of
sad.
this one?
Bowie!
How did Bowie
he
get
get
on
in
the
here?
ship?
Probably followed us
How did
through
he
the
get here?
caves. This is why you don't befriend strange creatures.
Nah, no way. Get rid of it.
But he's so lonely.
That little bastard ran us straight into a trap.
You don't know that. He ran just as the other creatures appeared.
I'm so
I am Groot.
torn on this one.
Doesn't matter if you like him. He needs to go.
I have also developed a fondness for this foolish creature.
Wow, great. So everyone is buddies with the cave worm now? That's fantastic.
Oh, gosh. I'm so torn on this one. Is taking him with us really the best thing for him? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, we're tossing him, but more I don't like the word toss. We're letting him we're letting him go. Although, are we going to toss him inside? Because that would be cruel. I would toss him like once we get out.
Yeah, he's gotta go. Sorry, little buddy.
I'm sorry,
Excellent.
Bowie.
Please, allow me.
Rocket, you didn't have to do that.
Fine. What else we got to ditch?
Maybe Mantis has something she would like to contribute.
Sorry,
She had
I don't
nothing.
have anything.
You know, there's one thing nobody mentioned. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The tape deck. I've done the numbers, and that thing has to go.
Rocket. It's how we listen to tunes. It's how I share myself.
Okay, Peter.
It's
no.
real weird and all, but even after Peter's inspiring sacrifice, it's gonna be close. I'm thinking it's better to
Yeah.
be safe and lose the extra weight.
Yeah, we're tossing. Let's get rid of
Okay.
it.
You win. Today's the day the music dies.
Rex!
It's so dramatic. Oh yeah, that is so heavy. Yeah, that definitely needs to
dead.
go.
Okay, with that thing gone, the rest of the stuff we stripped, and those extra engines, we should actually be able to get out of here.
Then it's go time. It's now or never.
After Groot and I install the engines you found?
Yep. Right after that. Exactly.
I feel bad for Bowie. I didn't want Rocket to just literally throw him out of the ship. Especially inside this big one. Wait until we get outside the big worm, and then let him out. That's what I wanted.
Ready to bust out of this rock lobster?
Engines are online, Pete. Now we just gotta, pick an exit.
Oh, gosh.
Are you actually implying...
Yes, this worm is a meat tunnel. We could either go out the mouth side or the back side. I am Groot.
Groot doesn't want to fly out of a giant worm's giant posterior.
We're already facing the colon. We should head out the
Would
colon.
you stop saying that word?
That is the word for what it is. It is a colon.
Well, I vote
You
no.
wanna be
We
pooped
already
out?
know the Milano, fits that way. I ain't got a ton of interest getting wedged in this thing's,
Say it, raccoon. Say colon.
wormhole.
Oh, I can't believe we're wasting time arguing about this. This is what's wrong with this team.
The mouth has teeth. This creature could bite us in half.
Knowing the weird crap we seen in this place, I'm sure its butt has teeth too.
No.
I think going out the front end is best. Everything barfs. We'll just make it do that.
You wish to reverse this creature's digestive tract? The path of least resistance would be...
Do not say colon!
You just said colon!
I'm going to fly now!
It's working!
And it's gonna be gross.
Still beats the alternative.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Just get us out alive, please.
I mean, what's worse? Poop or puke? Ugh. Oh, gosh. Both are horrible choices.
No
Ugh.
problemo. We'll be out of here faster than you can say. Projectile vomiting.
Starts gagging. Oh, gosh.
Man, you guys are totally missing out!
Okay, we never tell anyone about this.
Would it be considered irony if I vomited right now? Irony averted. I have swallowed it.
Drax, we didn't need to know that.
Oh, good. Sounds like somebody's coming back for seconds. Okay, I hear you. Looks like one of our shiny new engines got itself turned off during our grandiose exit back there.
Can we fix it?
Sure, you can. Just climb out onto that wing and turn it back on.
Me? No, I didn't volunteer.
Yeah, well, you're the only one who can sort of fly, so it's gotta be you.
Fine. Okay, I'm out here. Are you gonna slow down so I can do this?
And let the giant hungry monster catch up to us again? I don't think so. I'm just gonna tilt the ship so you can walk around the wing. Ready?
Hold on, I don't think that's the safest.
1, 2, 3.
Darn you, Rocket! Oh, crap.
Incoming!
Oh, boy.
Monster.
Okay, Pete, I gotta right this thing. Hold on to something.
Wait, Rocket, don't you dare! No!
How's it going, Quill? You still with us?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Good. Now, when you get to the engine, all you gotta do is hit the big blinky button on the side. Can you handle that?
Yes, Rocket, I think I can manage the simple task of... Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Hey!
Where's the sound?
While we're still alive, Quill! It's back on, Rocket! Punching!
Woo!
Rocket!
Oh, my goodness. Ah!
Peter, I thought you fixed the engine.
I did, and trust me, it's still working!
It's not the engine, it's the... What? How is that leaking?
How is what leaking?
The inertial compensator! Somebody help me steer this frickin' thing!
Ah! Ah! Darn you, quick time events!
I don't understand! Compensator gel all runs inside the ship. How did that get damaged?
Yeah, so, one or two of the worms may have made it inside.
Well, somebody deal with them before the ship sheds itself apart!
Come, Tree. We shall peacefully resolve the situation with our knives.
Duh. I don't use knives. I'll bet you Bowie is amongst the worms. He's come back for revenge. Oh. Oh, man.
I am
What are you doing?
Rocket, up ahead! Step on it!
What do you think I'm doing, Quill? Your little friend did some damage to our guts downstairs.
Hang on, I'm coming back in. Drax, what are you...
This is my chance, Peter. To protect my new family. Like I never did for Hovat and Kamaria. I told my daughter to run and fight another day. I have run for years. This is the day I fight. I will go alone into battle and slice this beast from mouth to colon. You will not have a good day.
Wow! You better do something quick down there! The ship's breaking up!
Please, Peter. Give me this.
Drax.
We're losing engine power!
No.
Groot can't keep this up!
I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. We have to find another way.
Peter, you must do it. Now!
Damn it, Drax! I'm not doing...
What the hell is going on down there? Ah! Hang on! I'm giving it all she's got!
Groot!
No! No! Come on. Say something.
Groot!
I am Groot.
Oh, no.
Groot! What happened?
This is Quill's fault. I was going to fight that beast to the death, but Quill would not let me.
Look at him! Poor guy. That ain't just a bark wound. That's to the core.
Groot, I'm sorry. I did what I thought was best. I didn't think that...
I am Groot.
I ain't leaving his side. So get out of here and take us back to nowhere. We can get him help there. And you better pray he makes the trip.
It's going to be a long ride home.
If you're curious, if you let Drax go, the implication is that you are sending him to his death, and when you get out of there, because Drax stopped him, Gamora thinks you killed Drax, and condemns you for that choice. Now, Groot doesn't get burned, because you stopped the worm to avoid Rocket having to overdo the engines there. That's the alternate. So, yeah. Like I said, that's another one of those choices where either one has some bad consequences.
This place is a dump. But I've never been more excited to see it. Never noticed all the rust. You wouldn't think things would oxidize in space. But there you go.
Look, what happened to Groot? I know it's... I couldn't let Drax do it.
I know, Peter. I know.
Oh, there he is, Groot.
Hey.
Remember that face for later when you're describing this butcher to a Nova Corps sketch artist.
I am Groot?
I know we have pictures of him. It's just saying.
How's he doing?
Oh, no. You don't get to be concerned. The time for that was back then. The now you have to live with is this tragically disfigured, gentle giant.
Groot, I'm sorry.
Hold on. I know it's hard for your dumb human brain to see the parallels. But you let me go into that tunnel by myself where I could have easily become worm food. Drax wanted to jump. You should have let him jump. Every second you hesitated, you risked us all. Let Drax have his end if he wanted it so bad. I'd prefer to stay alive.
Drax would have died, Rocket. At least we're all here.
Not for long, we're not.
Quill! I have been denied the sanctification of sacrifice, and I demand mediation.
Peter?
I got it. He just wants to mediate.
No, he means he wants to beat the
Drax.
snot out of you. Oh!
Would you like to make a counter-proposal?
Drax!
Oh man, that was amazing. Let's see what happens if you do it many more times. Come on, Drax. Just one more. Maybe a kick for good measure.
Okay. We're even. I saved your life. You got your punch. Seems fair.
We have only begun negotiations. Today should have been full of glory. But you have made it gloryless.
Yeah, I don't think that's a word.
Anti-glorial?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
You denied me a warrior's death and kept me from my family. That I can never forgive.
You've got to stop being so suicidal.
I can't take it! There is too much conflict with you. Too much anger, resentment, and sadness.
This is pretty typical.
Some of
It's
us
all
are
Pete's
children.
fault.
Underdeveloped
Marching my body to
children.
the pile.
Stop it! These negative emotions drive an invisible knife through my skull. If this is the level of turmoil, why don't you all simply walk away? Surrounding yourself with so much turmoil can change you. No one should have to live like this.
Because we're families. And family, this is what families do.
Because we're family. You don't walk away from family.
Yeah, right. No one ever quits a family, huh, Gamora?
Thanos was a monster, Rocket.
Oh, undoubtedly. But name 5 ways Quill is any better.
Excuse
It's too painful
me?
for me to continue to be around you. Thank you for freeing me and teaching me that the loudest shouter is usually the most correct. But I must go.
Okay, bye then.
I will miss the way you feebly guided everyone.
Mantis, don't go. We could be less painful to be around.
You can't, Peter. Not like this.
That's gotta be some
Well,
sort
this
of
is all
record.
going
She's basically
very
been chained
poorly.
to us up until now. She gets 2 minutes of free will and we drive her away.
I am Groot.
I am proud of myself in a weird way.
I can no longer serve under you, Quill. I must go seek out my honorable death elsewhere. Perhaps with the superior team, Protectors of the Universe. I already have an offer from them.
Yeah, that's
They don't
clearly a made-up
exist.
group. You're just trying to upset Peter.
No, I am not. You can contact their leader, Smeater Twill.
Oh my
Now there
gosh.
is a leader who will let his fellow teammates sacrifice themselves.
Come on, Groot. That sounds like our cue. Good luck with your death wish, Quill. And I don't care if you like it or not. It's happening. Some people think goodbye seems too permanent, so instead I'll just say, I hope I never see you losers again in my life. Don't call me, I'll call you. And I wouldn't expect that call anytime soon.
I thought we were friends, Rocket.
Me too, Pete. Me too. Groot, let's move it.
I am Groot.
You're with me, buddy, remember? Your best friend.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
You don't have to go, you know. If you want to stay.
I am Groot.
Oh, Groot.
Goodbye, my friend.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Oh, hug him, hug the tree.
Come here.
I am Groot.
How could you not want to hug Groot? He's so lovable.
I knew you were coming with me. Never doubted it for a second.
I am Groot.
What? Why would you do that?
I am Groot.
He says he doesn't want Mantis to be alone. But what about me?
I am Groot.
You seem to want to go be by yourself anyway,
Fine.
Rocket.
I'll miss Groot, but that rodent? Not really. We never really saw eye to eye. Ship won't be the same without him, though.
You don't mean that.
Oh no, I do.
Come on,
Okay,
Gamora.
fine, I don't. But I will miss Groot more.
Then I
So
guess
it's
you're
just me
leaving
and
too.
Gamora now.
No. I think I'll stick around for now. After all, you'd be lost without me.
For the record, if you go with alternate choices, including, as I said, letting Drax sacrifice himself at the end here, she will leave you. It's unavoidable that people are going to leave you at the end of this episode. It just depends on what choices you have made that determines who leaves from the others. My choices have determined that Gamora is the only one that stays and everybody else leaves. But depending on your choices, Gamora could leave, and of course, as you've seen, other people could leave or they could stay.
At least we get to keep the S at the end of Guardians now.
I wouldn't let you be singular. So, what now?
Time to take some action. Barkeep, 2 of your most vile concoctions.
Next up, is your codex
One
device
drink,
safe for
and
use?
then we find
A new
Hala.
study suggests.
Where to even start?
We have some breaking news. Reports are flying in
Well-
about a violent Kree attack on Jabari 5.
That could be the
Millions
start.
are feared dead.
That was
Oh
easier
my
than
gosh.
expected.
Did she just
I'll
blow
see
up
if they
a
can pour
planet?
something a bit stronger. We're gonna need it.
Are you sure? Because I wouldn't want something stronger. The more sober... What?
We need to talk.
Her son. And that's the end of the episode. As you can see, the state of the galaxy, you and 15% of players. So it looks like Rocket, MIA, Gamora, a Guardian, Drax, MIA, Groot, injured, Hala, Forge empowered, Nebula, deceased. One last adventure. You and 20% of players return to the hospital. Huh. You and 72% of players traveled with Gamora / Groot. You and 33% of players exited out the front of the worm. Ugh. You and 24% of players refused to help Drax. Well, I guess you guys are seeing a run that is least played. You and 10% of players ditched the worm inside the stomach. Oh gosh. I didn't want to ditch him inside the stomach. Ugh. 3% of players were hostile to the worm. 85% of players finished with a new friend. Huh. I didn't think I was hostile to him. By the way, if you're wondering why it says Forge empowered, if you destroy the Forge, she tries to get what's left of it after it's been shattered, and it, like, turns her like into this like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the remnants of the Forge affect her and her being, like where she gets like glowing eyes and it's like her skin is kind of shattered, and it's like she's surging with the broken remnants of the power of the Forge, which, by the way, her son appears for a moment after you destroy it and then he disappears again. So what you saw there at the end of him showing up saying we need to talk, that doesn't happen if you destroy the Forge. She is now at that point just bent on destroying everything around her, with whatever's left of the Forge remaining within her, though it's extremely unstable. Like, she looks like she's like very unstable if you go with the Forge destroyed route. But because we have the Forge empowered route, she's completely fine, and her son is also fine. So, when we come back, we'll be starting the last episode, Don't Stop Believin', which, with Groot here on the cover, with, of course, a flashback that Groot will provide for us. Or will he, after all? Everyone except Gamora has left. Will we ever get the Guardians back together? Will they reunite to stop Hala? Find out next time! I'll see you guys then.